Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel and like it and share it with a friend. I want to talk about ego and martial arts. Um, when you do certain martial arts, especially physical ones like jiu-jitsu and catch wrestling and lethal libre and all the other ones, it's one of the few sports where you have to constantly roll and see if what you're learning actual work. In certain other martial arts, a lot of times there's a lot of system work where you kind of working solo or you working with someone that's cooperative, and it's not the same as when you're working with somebody who's actually rolling with you live. As you can see, I'm a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but sometimes I don't feel like it because sometimes I face somebody that's like 6'1", 260, 23, amateur wrestler in high school, and I get beat. And a lot of times I get beat because I get tired. That wasn't always the case, but now it is. Sometimes you have to put your ego at the door, especially when you do certain martial arts. The more I do this stuff, the more I realize, man, I got a lot to learn. And I wish I had more time. I wish I did this at 20. But I'm 45, and this is what I have right now. This is what I got faced with right now. How can I make this work? How can I do what I do and still maintain still be on top? I think it's a lot of self-awareness, accepting your weakness, which is hard because in my mind, I still think I'm 29 or 33. At 31, I was a beast, if I must say. I was pretty athletic and lift a lot of weights and pretty strong. But life takes a little bit of toll. You get a little older, a little bit fatter. And then you are what you are. And I'm not super strong, but I'm not so weak where I'm going to be in a recliner after work. I still got to do something. I still got to drive. So a lot of times you got to put that ego aside. And then, I hear certain people, you hear them in the store or on Instagram or Facebook, and they talk how tough they are and this. And one thing about martial artists, you get this look where you size everyone up, and if you can take them or not. Certain people I know, oh yeah, I can take them, I can dominate, I can see it in their eyes, they don't want this. And then there's other people that's so good and so calm, it's like they playing with you. I face jiu-jitsu, karate people that's so strong or so skilled, it just makes me feel like a baby. That's a humbling thing. You're a grown man and you feel like a child in somebody else's self-defense, and they can just destroy you at any given time. That's a humbling thing. A lot of people, can't accept that. I have trained with cops over the years where they quit because they didn't want to get showed up, or they quit because they not as strong and skilled as they should be. So it's just easier just to quit. there's days I want to quit too. Like, I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? My knees hurt, my back is all jacked up. But it's, I got this passion in me that I can't quit on myself. And one thing I realized, if you can do martial arts and succeed and stay in it, you can do almost anything in life, in your career, in your family life. It just gives you that type of confidence that, okay, I can master this. If I can master this, I can do whatever. And that's a great feeling. That's a great feeling. So I wanted to encourage you to, put your ego at the door. Some days you go win, some days you go lose, whatever martial arts. It's always going to be somebody quicker, faster, better. It's just the way it is. I mean, I remember Chuck Liddell was whipping everybody for like 2 or 3 years straight. Nobody could beat him. And then, he got a little bit older and he started losing. And then eventually, he retired. I mean, it happened to all of us. You're going to get older, you're going to get weaker. And, eventually we go become old people. Do that mean you just give up altogether? No, it don't mean that. It just means that you just have to modify. One thing I like Batman and DC Comics and Marvel, but one thing I like about Batman is the older he got, he had to modify and outthink his opponents. What he lacked in strength, he made up in intelligence and muscle memory. And I think, that's a good thing. Some days I have it, some days I don't, but some days I catch you and just that life experience and it just works out in my favor. But most of the time in jiu-jitsu, I'm pretty tired, so and get beat, but that's okay. That's a part of life. So I hope this encouraged you. Please like my page, subscribe, tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell somebody. And see you next time, and keep training.